guys, welcome to my channel, Lily Makes Stuff. Today I'm going to show you how to make a crochet beaded necklace. My friend Kelly and I have become obsessed with making this jewelry. So if you want to make your own, I will show you how to do that today. But we also have some jewelry already made on our Etsy website, and I will put the link in the description below. But this is the basic stuff that you need to create a necklace. Now, if you want to make anything smaller than a necklace, or even a necklace that is less than the circumference of your head, you might want to get some jewelry. Show you how you can incorporate some of these jewelry findings if you want to use them. But this is the very basic stuff of how you can make a necklace. So you're first going to need some, well, actually the beads honestly is where you should start, because the holes on these beads are going to determine what size thread you use. Now this is a 4mm bead, this is 6, 8, 10, and this number 10 crochet thread, it will go through all of them. It's 100% cotton. It calls for a 1.5mm crochet hook, which is what I've got, and this is the color Cloud. Okay, and you're also going to need some scissors and a tapestry needle. And my friend Kelly uses a needle to thread her beads, but I'm lazy, I guess, and just use my hands. But the very first thing you're going to do is load your thread up with your beads. Okay, so I preloaded these ones, and as you put the beads on the thread, just know that as you make your necklace, you're going to be working backwards. So the first bead you come to is going to be the last bead that you put on the string. Once you have your thread loaded with whatever beads that you want, then you're going to start with a slip knot, just like you would on most crochet projects, and you're going to chain however long you want it. Now for a necklace, and you're not going to use any type of jewelry fastenings, you're going to want it to obviously be long enough to go around the circumference of your head. So I'm going to do that off camera. Now you can count the exact number of chains that you did to begin with, so that you can do it on the other end of your beads so that it's symmetrical. Okay, and once you've chained the length that you want, to incorporate your beads, you're just going to take your first bead. Okay, so you're going to be working backwards from the way that you put the beads on the thread. Okay, so you're going to slide that bead down to your chain, and then you're just going to act like you're going to chain another chain, but make it very, very loose so it incorporates your bead. Okay, and I'm going to chain a few in between the next bead, and then I gather my next bead, bring it down to the top of the chain, and then you just go and chain again and incorporate your bead. Okay, so at the very least you're going to need to know how to chain, and I do have a video that goes into a little bit more in depth as to how to chain on my channel. Okay, all right, and once you have incorporated all your beads, then you're basically just going to do the same number of chains that you started out with. And I'll do that off camera. Okay. So now my beginning chain matches my ending chain. And to finish off, I go back to my beginning chain and slip stitch through it. Okay. And then you're going to cut your thread, pull it through. Okay. And then I take my, so now here's your necklace. Okay. And then I take my tapestry needle and weave in my ends. Okay. Try to go long enough so that it doesn't pull out, easily pull out. Okay. And then once you feel like you've weaved in enough, then I trim it. Okay. So there is your beautiful beaded necklace. Now, if you wanted to include some of these jewelry fastenings, you can do it a couple different ways. While you're still haven't tied it off, you can put the ring side on your yarn and then pull it through your ring with a slip stitch. Okay, and then cut it and then pull it through so it knots it. Okay, and then you can weave in your tail, and then on the other end you just have to make a knot and then incorporate your tail, weaving it in to the rest of your necklace, your chain. Okay, so there you go. If you want it shorter than your head circumference, here's a way to put the jewelry things on there. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoy your crochet jewelry.